everybody, Reaper X1 here again, playing some more Crossout, and I think I've had about enough of the results I've got out of this vehicle test, so I'm going to rebuild. Well, first tear down, as you can see, but I'd like to welcome you. Hope you're having a good one too, eh? And thank you for joining me as well, because, you know, it's the kind of awesome only you guys can bring that really make this little channel as much fun as it has been. And, you know, the other games, all these games, they get funner too because of all the interaction. So, you know, you can't go wrong with that. I'm liking it. Now, just like I'm liking these. Now they're like 6x4. Hey, I can use less pieces to cover more distance. So I'm liking that. Now, let's see if I can use it in such a way where it will benefit me. And hopefully get me in a good spot to maybe start really maneuvering nice and winning some battles. I figure I'm going to try and go for a little bit wider this time, because I'm flipping over. It's not very cool, man. It's not cool at all when you're flipping over. I'm not flipping out and winning, I'm just flipping over. And with the weapons arrangements I've had recently, I don't really have the energy points to have everything I want. So, yeah, that's something I'm still working on. From what I've been hearing, there's a gas generator that'll give you 3. And I think the one I got only gave me 2, so there's still a little bit of room for improvement there. And I think there's a cab that I can get another point out of too. And other than that, I don't know how you get some of the gun combinations these guys have. Like, they got massive amounts of energy points, look like they're being used. So I really got to look into that. If anyone knows what the max energy points in this game is, could you tell me? Because I did a couple little searches in that, but I never seemed to find anything. But anyway, I think that should be good for the wheels. Get me all spread around. Go with that, I guess. That should work out pretty nice. Yeah, that cab's 9. Yeah, these things are pretty good, I think. They got a lot of structure points and they cover a good area. But then that also means when they blow up, you're naked for a bigger area. And I don't know, maybe I'm making a boo-boo here relying on them, but we'll see. Oop, that looks like the wrong way. The wrong way to that way. Oh, dang, I went too far. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, I'm still figuring out this whole rotation setup they got. I always get the wrong button at the wrong time, and it's like, oh, that's 7 extra flips that probably could have been avoided. Yeah, I'd really like to have a vehicle. See, this is my overall hopes for my vehicle at the moment, just because there's things that I'd like, that I've seen so far, and I'd like to have that cannon I got, and the auger, but I'd like to have 2 to 3 augers. That would be sweet. That'd line out the front pretty nice, and maybe 1 at the back instead of 3 at the front. That could be cool too. So I've been starting to craft up that, you know, just in preparations in case I find the energy point giving parts that I need for such a thing. So I figure I'm going to create some stuff. So I like all-round equipped vehicles, so if I can do everything with it, take care of any type of enemy, that is awesome. So that's kind of what I'm going for. But I really don't have the parts count either. Like 45 pieces. Woo! That's squeezing things in there. I don't know how many the max parts are, but I think it's more than 45. Because I've seen some trucks out there. They are pretty complicated little units, it looks like. And you can't get a count on them, but it does look like a wee bit more than 45. And I am only at like level 13 right now, so I'm hoping that maybe every 5 or 10 levels, you know, you'll get more parts available to you. But then, I don't know. I forget what it was I was told, but I think it's 30? 30 or was it 50? I don't know, I'll have to look that back up. It's in the comments on one of my videos, I know that though, but I think it was 30. It goes around 30. So I got a little bit to go, I guess. So I'm kind of guessing 55 or 60 parts. So that would help. Would make a difference. But the more parts the merrier, I think. Yeah, it's the energy points that really get me. Because all the stuff I want to put on, you know, of course it's heavy hitting big stuff, and it's going to take up so much power. But yeah, back to what I was saying with that. I'd like to have, with the weaponry, I'd like to have my augers. Not really even need to use these things, but you know, put them on the sides or something, that'd be cool. But have 2 to 3 augers at the front. And those little shotguns, I think they're called a Spitfire or something. Or like a inlaid shotgun that'd be like a front mount. I want like 1 or 2 of those, because I've been taken out by vehicles with 1 or 2 of those, and it was pretty damn impressive. Not saying my truck's very tough, but you know, it took me out pretty fast compared to what other people have taken me out as. So I'm kind of liking those, but they take like 4 or 5 points, I think, each. Can't remember. I got looking at a bunch of stuff up the other day, which I don't know why, because I ain't going to remember it. I just got to try and remember what I wanted to get. And then from there, I'll just work my way down my list. And I should make a list, maybe. Write things down, eh? It's another thing I forget to do. Man, I work on things. But actually, this YouTube stuff and all that, it's been helping me with my memory, you know? It keeps me trying to remember different things and all that. And so if you ever think I'm just being mean or ignorant, you know, I'm not. I just probably forgot. Yeah, I don't like to be rude, so it wouldn't be an intentional thing. But yeah, that might work, but it also might get my gun shot off real quick. They take out that hood type piece. I don't know, we'll see. I find those guns work awesome for long range. Like, I've been using them kind of like sniper rifles. Just sit way back, as long as you can spot them off in the distance and get the target on it. And if they're not moving, even better. Because these bullets take a little while to get there, but it's nice. I've gotten some kills, not many, but some. You know, just by hanging back or helping out as I like it. Well, we tried the hang back method. It does work. Keeps me out of danger a little bit until they figure out, that frickin' guy's over there, let's go get him. Picking out all of us. Yeah, and you also get a lot of kill assists that way. Maybe some don't really like that approach to playing, but I don't all the time either. It's just with this truck, it's not built the way I want. It's not ready to battle the way I want, so I gotta adjust my battle scheme to what my truck will allow. So that's why I've been doing that. Other than that, I'd be more like, well, my other game, I like to run in and bash them up with the melee weapons and all that. And then you can shoot them the whole dang time, right? That's what I want. I just need the better melee weapons. And a little more speed in my truck. Still working that out. I've got it a little quicker. I got one motor in there. But it's... I think it was the heavy one or something. But it says it can propel a vehicle to slow speeds. Meanwhile, I thought without the motor was slow. How much slower, or how slow can it be before it's faster than that? Oh, I think I'm confusing myself now. Either way, it gets the brain working, it's good. Yeah, I wish I had some heavier armored sides like these ones that I got there. I kind of like that look. That should work for now anyway. What else we got? Those? Yeah, I figure I'll just add pieces. Try and get as many on here as I can. Glue things together. See, I'm trying to get as many attach points used as possible. So I got this theory that the more attach points, the better. See, that one doesn't have one on the side. Doesn't seem. It's kind of... Maybe it's not over far enough. Yeah, that's the problem. Well, I guess we'll put her there and we'll hope for the best. But yeah, I figure if there's more attach points connecting, the more that's holding the truck together. So if one part gets shot off, it's less likely that more parts will just fall off. but I don't know, that's not really working out to the best that I was hoping. So we're just have to work around with it, I guess, and see what we can get constructed here. About that. I don't know, probably don't really need to leave no windows open, but it just makes sense a little bit. I was kind of thinking maybe I should. There, extra bumper on that side. Okay, and yeah. Nice. Yeah, he's only got that little corner out the front to look out, so my guy, he's got to be on the ball. That'll explain why I get shot from the left side. Yeah, the left front corner. My co-pilot, you know, he's a little less experienced than my other one. I've been using my my secondary. And, oops, wrong button. And, I don't know, he doesn't seem to be as good on the guns. I've been thinking of switching back, but I'd like to level him up. I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but I'd like to catch him up a little bit. Because I want to get to at least level 8. Because I think that's when I can get treads from those guys. And I would like some treads. Other than that, I gotta save up the money. The little credits and that in the game, and then buy them. And I think they were like $400. That takes a lot to make $400 in this game. And I don't know, that might just get me one tread. I don't know if I want to go that route. I'd rather earn it, craft it, do whatever I got to do that way, right? That seems like a good idea, I think. Well, let's give this guy a test. See how he does. Still kind of slow, but it's okay, you know. It's like that tortoise in the hare, slow and steady. Might get shot in the face. I don't know. But you never know, if these guys just bump me out of the way and all that and I don't get there, I might not even get a shot on. Give them a little room, shoulder room, you know? Get swinging the elbows out, you don't have to worry about hitting nobody. Doo-doo-doo. I don't mind these kind of missions, but I don't really care for the long drive to get there kind of thing. But it's a good way to keep it so, you know, there's possible encounters before the encounter. Oh, I hear the guns. Nice. Where are we into? Oh, let's go. Oh, I see somebody. Oh, get after it. Oh, got a couple hits. Oh, no. Ow. Keep moving. I want to get in that circle. See, I got this goal. As long as I can get in there and tie it up for a bit, even if it slows them down for a few seconds, that's probably all it'll do. Or I'll get my shots in, 'cause they're hiding from my guy over there, my buddy. So I'll start working on them. As long as I can do that, they can blow me up. It's all good. I'm pausing or relaxing for a little bit here. See, we're just trying to get that stick and move stuff down. Get my driving techniques. Oh, no, last gun. Okay, yeah, they got me buggered right about now. But see, got another guy. He made it in. So, my plan's kind of working. Oh, did I get his wheel? No, I don't think I even got a wheel. No, took me out though. He was merciless. Don't blame him, I'd do the same damn thing if I could. Oh, what's he got? Just some little machine guns? You're a braver fellow than I have. Or he's starting out. He's got a pretty good cab on him. Those guns do chew things up pretty decent though. Oh, look at that, taking it over. Good job, fellas. Good job. Kill assist, right on. See, that's what I was mentioning. You shoot it at everything. You get a little kill assist. I don't know how it really does for the point bonuses, but I've been slowly racking up some points. I think the best I've got on any round is like 6,000 and a little tiny bit on each one of the, what is it, the respects for each faction or whatever. So that's like my personal best right there. So I thought that was not too shabby of some progress. But yeah, this is a downside to this, because I end up watching the ends of the battles quite a bit, because I've been blowed up. But what I think I'm going to do right around in here is I'm going to call this one, because it's going to be good soon, hopefully. It's looking good. So you know what I'm saying, right? If you did enjoy... Oh, got it! So yeah, if you did enjoy what you saw, you know, hey, throw the like down there. any kind of support and feedback, you know, it's always appreciated, and it is super awesome. It's the stuff only you guys can bring. You know, the blue thumb means a lot. It's helping me learn. It motivates me. I likes it. So, if you think it's worth it, it's all down below, you know. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome. Keep having a good one. Bye.